also bring in Major Mohammed Ali Shah into the conversation. Major Mohammed Shah, of course, Ajay was bringing us all the ground details on what transpired in the meeting. What's very interesting is that Amit Shah, the Home Minister, is focusing on narco terrorism. There is a different and new type of terrorism which is emanating from the other side of the border. The conventional warfare, a thing of the past, isn't it, sir? Today, the focus, the need of the hour really is to focus on this new form of terrorism which is emanating and rearing its ugly head in the form of narco terror.
Meenakshi, absolutely, Najid, absolutely right. But also, narco terrorism was, they were using this ploy even earlier as well. And now it's coming to light now. And at the same time, I would like to quote a sentence which I used in a film against terrorism, which was, "No militant, dead or alive, is worth my soldier's life," which means that is why we saw the figures. In fact, which the Home Minister also appreciated that the casualties in the armed forces have come down and the casualty in the militants have gone up, which is a good sign. In fact, as you rightly brought out, 407 in 2018 and 229. You had read the figure, absolutely correct, bang on there, Meenakshi. And in 2020 and 21, and the armed forces personnel who were martyred were from 91 to in 2018 to 42 in 2021, which is again very precise. Now, when the Home Minister was accompanied by Mr. Jitendra Singh and from the PMO, the Ministry of State, and Mr. A.K. Bhalla, the DG and the other DG of Central Armed Police Force, it's conveyed a very loud and clear message. And the new form of terror which you rightly mentioned just now, well, this has been happening. They are coming to books right now. Like, for example, earlier, now the UAVs are in vogue and they have been dropping drugs and narcotics even in Punjab border. So that is a kind of a terror which needs to be looked into. They came into cyber terror, they came into long of terror. So they are also getting smart. They are also observing. A few months back at Satwari, if you remember, there was this UAV which had dropped a bomb at Satwari at the Air Force Station in Jammu, which the Mi-17 was parked over there. The ATC tower was there, but it happened. No casualties went, luckily. So now, yes, when Pakistan is using these kind of new ploys, and it's a total proxy war. It's total proxy war because they do not have the guts to fight us out. So they use these Kashmiri youths over there, they try to brainwash them, but not everyone.
And absolutely, Major Mohammed Ali Shah really is a testament of how the people of Kashmir have also rejected Pakistan completely. They have nothing on ground. Of course, as far as our forces are concerned, we are very vigilant. Infiltration attempts have reduced drastically. The number of terror attacks which have happened, of course, are also on the downslide. After revocation of Article 370 also, we saw absolutely no so-called retaliation which Pakistan was harping on. Clearly, it shows how Pakistan agenda has been completely defeated in Jammu and Kashmir, isn't it?
Absolutely, Meenakshi. And Pakistan now, they have lost total credibility. No one takes them seriously anymore at all. In fact, we saw it on 15th August, few months earlier, where Burhan Wani's father, Burhan Wani was a dreaded terrorist. His father raised the national flag. His father was hoisting the national flag. It's a good sign that the Kashmiri youth, the Kashmiri people they are definitely with us. And now, because they cannot get recruitments, people are not getting brainwashed any further. They're only getting educated. You can't fool sewing people all the time. I, in fact, wrote an open letter to Jaish-e-Mohammed, the terrorist outfit. That letter is there. It was viral. It was all over. Your channel interviewed me personally on that letter. It was there all over, where I've spoken about when Muhammad Ali Shah tells them that, listen, don't preach to us about what Islam is. We know what Islam is. They do not even know the actual meaning of jihad, Meenakshi. Jihad actually, in technical terms, means a struggle. They have made up a name of jihad, or they have the main reason of Islamophobia. Okay. The main reason of Islamophobia comes from these fringe elements, these terrorist organizations.
On that note, I'd like to thank all my experts.